Hello, this is RJ City, and you're listening to live audio wrestling. Maybe rethink your decision.
This is the law! The Notorious T.I.D and Little Bradie! Chris is a giant and Bradie is a freak! Pro wrestling, mixed martial arts, boxing classics, fighting with marks. They cover it all with the willing witty banter, combat questions and sarcastic answers. They use the airwaves to vent to the masses, risen from the ashes and kicking asses. It's time for the law, the law, the law! Live audio wrestling! The Notorious T.I.D and Little Bradie. Chris is a giant and Bradie is a freak. Pro wrestling, mixed martial arts, boxing classics, fighting with marks. They cover it all with the willing witty banter, combat questions and sarcastic answers. They use the airwaves to vent to the masses, risen from the ashes and kicking asses. It's time for the law, the law, the law. Live audio wrestling.
All right, so for those of you that don't know, I am a huge fan, especially lately, of One Fighting Championship. I mean, it's the only thing that I still think is hilarious over there is the size of the belts that they have, because it's a promotion built on smaller fighters, and maybe that's just what it is the belts are probably normal size, maybe they're normal size belts like everywhere else, and just the fighters are so small that they look that much bigger. Is that an issue that you have?
Man? Why are you such an asshole to us little guys?
Is that what? Well, listen, you know why? You want to know why? Because you don't have to pay tax on your clothing. That's why. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of One Fighting Championship.
So am I. We've been praising One Fight now for about a couple months.
And most in particular is a guy by the name of Mikey Musumeci, who has just been an absolute darling.
That's not his name. What's his nick? What's his full fight name, sir?
Okay. His name is Darth Rigatoni. Okay.
Every time I hear it,
it's the best, dude. And this guy looks like he's trying to be the like every nerd ever in cosplay. That's what it looks like. He looks like he's going to a convention dressed up as what you think a
he's
nerd.
A cutie, man. He's a cute little nerdy guy, and you would never think that he would be like a next level killer.
Murderer.
Yeah, like
murderer.
Skinning human beings and wearing them.
But here's the thing. He's such a nice guy. He's very respectful to everybody. Yeah. Right? He gets along with everybody. He says he lives off of a diet of nothing but pizza and pasta. And I'm going to call bullshit on that. All right? Because I watched that guy eat an entire calf on that last show that One put on. Bro, it's not often that you see guys win with a calf slicer. And Mikey did exactly that. And we're talking about against a guy that he moved up in weight to fight, because this guy, he had faced him before. And we're going to play a clip here, a little bit of the audio that happened after the fight. I feel like, and I don't mean this is in any kind of disrespectful way. I kind of feel like this in more of a jealous way, because I wish I had this kind of ability. There's sometimes, dude, I don't know if you feel the same way, but there's some times where I get jealous of people with autism. And here's why I say that. Because so many times people with autism, certain types, it's the fixation that they have on something. And they have like laser focus onto something. Yeah. And I feel like that's what it is with Mikey and his jiu-jitsu, his submission grappling. I feel that's what it is. I think that's what's making him so good, is that it's just, he is so focused on this one thing that it's enveloped his entire life. Right. Okay. And you listen to him talk about it and you're like, oh, he's almost a little like too nerdy. He's almost a little weird about this stuff. but
Well, I'm no
showed in his
doctor.
performance.
I'm no doctor, but
you just play one on TV.
No, I've never played. Actually, I did play one in a theater play once. It was a really short doctor, but I had a really nice haircut.
Were you
Okay,
Doogie
so
Howser?
I was doing Repo with Genetic Opera, actually.
Oh, I thought you were Doogie Howser.
No, I was not Doogie Howser. I had to have been Doobie Howser. So, little Doobie Howser, my thoughts on it are that I don't know what's going on in there. All I know is that he may be scientifically jiu-jitsu, probably the smartest guy in the game right now.
He might be the Doogie Howser of jiu-jitsu.
There you go. He's the jiu-jitsu Howser.
Like, it's unbelievable how good this dude is. But as nice as he is, he could still get fired up, dude.
He did. At the very end of the event, he apologized and said that he didn't want to be aggressive or do any sort of like, he tries to be as respectful as possible. He doesn't want to curse. He wants to treat this like an actual sport and not like some caveman kind of a thing. But, anger gets the best of us, gets us all. So let's hear this crazy, crazy rant that he went on that they might, he might get canceled for this one.
Well, I mean,
let's take a look.
So for 3 years, I competed with Gabriel like 3 or 4 years ago, and I lost this match, right?
Now he's talking about Gabriel Souza, the guy that he just beat, right?
So this match was to show everyone that when you have an obstacle, you go to do it, and you overcome it. My opponent talked a lot of crap about me for about 4 years. Every time I won in my division, because I went up and competed with him, and he's a beast. He got second at ADCC, right? I respect him so much. But for 4 years, he commented on every freaking post I did. I'm not trying to curse. Like talking, right? I just cursed again.
Okay. And it's that right
He's
there
the
that makes him so lovable. And for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, you're obviously seeing this. How you see what we're talking about. The hair, the smile, the glasses, the everything. How can you possibly think that dude can murder you 13 different ways with his limbs?
Yeah, don't let the rash guard fool you. He is jacked, but those rash guards add a couple pounds. He does not look very intimidating at all.
No.
So then he did something very personal to me. And when he did this personal involving family, that's when I got angry. And that's why I fought him today. He disrespected me personally. And then I showed you guys that 4 years ago I had COVID. The promoter forced me to do this event with COVID.
I'm sorry, what?
That's
I'm sorry, what?
Insane, man.
That was a thing.
This is a company that is distributing its promotion on Amazon Prime. This isn't just like happening.
He's not talking about.
He's
not talking about one.
No, but we're saying it's on a big enough platform where
he's outing somebody, and people can go back. People can go back and realize who it is that he's talking about, because all you'd have to do is just look at his record and when he lost to Gabriel Souza last time, and you'll see the name of that promotion that they're talking about.
And I didn't complain. I didn't say anything. I did it. I lost, and I'm back here now. But everyone talking crap. Oh, you couldn't beat him. There's no way. He's a division heavier than you. I just submitted him easy as.
That might be my favorite moment from Mikey right there, is the fact that he took all of that and he's like, what? Are you kidding me? I just submitted him easy as fuck.
He was nothing.
This wasn't about money for me. It was about avenging a loss and shutting up the freaking media. I just do my own thing. I mind my own business. I'm nice to everyone. And people keep talking crap about me all the time. This guy talks so much freaking crap, guys. That's why I have this energy. So I had to wait 7 months for this match with Gabriel. That's the only thing I respect him for, taking this match. Because I was supposed to have a match with the ADCC champion, Baby Shark. Then he wouldn't do it because of the drug test. And I told him, take your steroids and fight me. And he still wouldn't do it. He did who's number one instead. So then,
how can you not? It's like, I called out the guy. He's like, hey, he wouldn't do it for the drug test. I'm like, take your drugs and fight me then. Let's go.
I don't know how anybody can watch this kid and not love him. Then to take even just the promo afterwards. Let's say you miss the fight and you're like, who's this? And you know what I mean? You walk in the room and you see this kid talking. This makes you want to see him fight again.
and I fought the second place ADCC champion. All these guys are the same. They just talk, but then when they come to it, they don't come here.
Well, that
Announcer's just panicking, trying to get him off of this microphone.
Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. That guy would mangle Nick Diaz.
Oh, come on. That's a completely different segment. That's from before. It's not even in the same. All right. Go check out One Fight Championships. So go One Championship, One Fight Championships, whatever you want to call it. You can go to Amazon Prime. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can pretty much look up the last bunch of events that have been distributed on there. We get really lucky with one every now and then. It'll be like a Friday afternoon at like 1 o'clock. And you're like, I'm home from work and I got the day off. And wait a second, what? I've got a 6-hour fight card about to start. Holy crap. So make sure you constantly check out one. Go follow them on social media to find out when their cards are. But you're going to see stuff like that. Little Mikey, Pizza Pop King, out there just murdering people on this crazy pasta diet.
Yeah, listen. If you haven't watched it yet, you will enjoy it. And that's just the submission grappling stuff. There's also the Muay Thai fights are unbelievable. Like, dude, Rotan showed up and showed out. May have missed weight, but holy crap, what fights. And we got such good fights coming up, man. Give them a shot for sure. There's so much more out there than just UFC, just PFL and Bellator. Like, there's good stuff out there. Give one a shot, man.